Let's find the domain of another function. This one is g of x equals 1 over 3 minus the square root of x plus 1. Now there are only two things we need to worry about when we're looking for a domain. One is division by 0, and the second is a negative in the radical. Let's start with the second one. Let's make sure that there isn't a negative in our radical by saying that x plus 1 has got to be greater than or equal to 0. And that means x is greater than or equal to negative 1. So that's our starting point. And then the second thing, we'd have division by 0 if 3 minus the square root of x plus 1 ever equaled 0. So we can't have this. This cannot equal 0, which means now I can add the radical to both sides. This is actually an inequality when you use the not equal to symbol. You can solve it just like any other inequality. I'm going to add the radical to both sides and get 3 is not equal to the square root of x plus 1. And then I can square both sides. 9 is not equal to x plus 1. Subtract 1. I get 8 is not equal to x. And I discover that I need x to not equal 8, and I need it to be greater than or equal to negative 1. Now if I draw a little number line, I've got negative 1 and 8. I need it greater than or equal to negative 1. That looks like this. But I don't want x to be 8, so I have to avoid this point here. So I just need to translate this into interval notation. So I want, for my domain, the interval from negative 1 to 8, including negative 1, but not including 8, union the interval from 8 to infinity. And that's it. Just remember, two things to look for. Division by 0, can't have that, and a negative in the radical. We have to have the numbers in the radical be greater than or equal to 0.
And by 2. I can't do this with you two laughing back there.
Work it. Work it.
So if we had, no, that's not right, 3 coplanar points.
So have you ever gotten off an airplane?
That should be
Less than.
yeah. Dang.
Is it like 500 degrees in here or what?
All right, so when you're in chemistry class, you're going to be doing a lot of work. You're going to be starting over.
So as an example, we could consider like you've got a chain hanging from two fixed.